Today I am sharing what I have been taking for years and have not been sick. 6 ingredients that you probably already have in your pantry. Going into cold and flu season, it's that time of the year, and for most of us it's just a given that we're going to get sick at some point. That was me years ago. I would get sick at least once a year, whether that was with the flu, a cold, sore throat, what have you. And one day I was scrolling on Pinterest and I came across this article that somebody had written about the benefits of apple cider vinegar. And what they had started doing was taking some every single day, and they were talking about how they have not been sick in almost a year. So I was curious. I went down this whole rabbit hole reading up on apple cider vinegar, the benefits, and there are many. We were already going into cold and flu season, so I figured I would try it and just see what happens. It can't hurt to try it. So I did. I started taking it every day, and months went by, and I realized I had not been sick that year. Now, I have always worked customer service jobs. It's not like I'm just at home every day, not around people. At the time, I was working as a waitress, and now I'm in retail, so I'm around people every single day, handling money, around germs, and everything else floating around in the air. So I feel like this was a pretty good experiment. And at this point, it's been almost 8 years since I have been sick. Now, every time I say this, my husband tries to say otherwise, but PMS is not the same as having the flu. Am I right, ladies? All through COVID, I have not been sick. And I am pretty convinced at this point that this is my holy grail. And I will talk about it to anybody who's willing to listen. And also, I want to mention this book as well, The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, and it is full of different plants, a lot of which grow in your backyard or out in the field, and you can make teas and tinctures and just all kinds of things just to prevent sickness. Now, if you're into holistic health, you will probably love this book. There's also a section in the back with household remedies, a lot of which you probably already have. It talks about cinnamon. That's also in my shot. It says it's good for anti-inflammatory, so inflammation, heart disease. It's antibacterial, antifungal. It talks about raw honey, how it's good for cough suppressant, among other things. Also, turmeric. That too is an antioxidant. It's anti-inflammatory. It's good for arthritis and pain, and even the C word. So if you are into holistic medicine, you will probably love this book. I will also have it linked down below if you want to check it out. Now, I know many people hate the taste of vinegar. I don't like it either, but I do think it's better than getting sick and having to end up going to the doctor. But bear with me, I'm going to show you what all I put in it, and we're going to make it taste a little bit more bearable. And really, I don't measure, I just shake and pour. But I do have these 2-ounce glass bottles, and I will show you about how much of everything I put in. So these are 2-ounce glass bottles, and I will show you how much vinegar I put in these. We'll start off with the vinegar. About that much. We are going to add some turmeric. Turmeric has many health benefits, antioxidants, good for inflammation, and just overall health. They say you should add some black pepper when you take turmeric. It just helps you absorb it better. Next, we are going to add some cinnamon. Cinnamon is also very good for you. And we are going to top it off with some juice. You can use any juice you prefer. I have used pineapple, apple, orange, grapefruit, and I do prefer grapefruit just because I've noticed that the sweeter the juice, the more you're able to taste the vinegar, and since grapefruit is a bit more tart anyway, you don't taste it as much. Also, make sure to check with your doctor if you are on certain medications. I know you're not supposed to take grapefruit juice if you are on certain meds. So again, just check with your doctor before you do so. Whatever you do, do not take apple cider vinegar straight. Not only is it disgusting, but you do not want to ruin your teeth enamel. And you want to make sure that the vinegar that you buy is in a glass bottle. You want the raw, unpasteurized, unfiltered with the mother. If you see gunk floating around in it, that's how you know it's the good stuff. And now we're going to add some honey. Again, this just makes it taste a little bit better, and honey is also good for you. Again, this shot is full of antioxidants, ingredients that are so good for you, great for your immune system. With honey, I prefer raw and unfiltered. This one is also organic. And if you do have somebody local that sells honey, that is even better. And what I do, I take it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. I've always been doing this. For me, it's just easy. I just grab and go, and I just get it over with first thing in the morning. But you can take it anytime you want. I have a friend who tried this as well, and she said she could tell a difference in the first week, within the first few days. She noticed a difference in her digestion, bloating, and just overall feeling better. So you can try this if you want. Let me know what you think. I will have everything linked down below. Also, maybe share this with a friend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!